Hi, this is Demon of Co-op. Welcome to my series I'm doing, Life in Utah, number 3. Just going to talk about what's been a big issue here locally in Utah politically, the dumping of toxic and nuclear waste. Way out east of Salt Lake City is very barren land, desert, and on this land, a part of it was given to a very poor Indian tribe called the Goshutes. The place is desolate enough, it's called Skull Valley. And not having much other way to make any money, they made a deal to allow the dumping of toxic waste on their reservation. This was opposed and ultimately defeated by the then governor of Utah, Mike Leavitt, based on environmental grounds. But what's funny is the Army already stores chemical weapons out that way at the Twirl Army Depot. And Leavitt's buddies had a big business out there called envirocare. Now they've changed their name to Energy Solutions. Whenever one gets a bad name, just kind of change it and that. That's already in the business and makes a ton of money by dumping toxic waste out. Similar there. In fact, it's funny about envirocare. When Delta Airlines was going through bankruptcy and could no longer afford to keep its name on our big basketball stadium, which used to be called the Delta Center, it's gotten renamed to Energy Solutions Arena. Now, knowing that Energy Solutions is really in the business of waste, many people have joked that the Utah Jazz now play in Toxic Waste Dump Arena. This was even underscored to me. I was seeing kind of a parody production, a humorous production that's put on every year called Saturday's Voyeur, which kind of pokes fun at all the local faux bowls and ridiculousness. And one year when this name change came in, they had a whole troop come out in full radiation suits. Welcome to Toxic Waste Dump Arena, where the ball glows special, and everything. Kind of funny, but not kind of underscores just exactly what's kind of sad is our one pro sports team is sponsored by a toxic waste dump. envirocare, several years back, there was a movement to tax them for the damage they were doing to the environment here in Utah to help fund the desperately needed money for the schools. envirocare said it couldn't pay for these extra taxes, but was able to come up with about $20 million to run a major ad campaign to defeat the notion. So obviously they had ready cash and money to burn. I guess despoiling our local environment pays very well. It buys you ads and many of the local politicians. The funny thing is, though, for protecting his friends of envirocare by stopping the Goshutes from getting into the toxic waste business, this eventually won Mike Leavitt an appointment to the EPA in 2003. And that's when he left being governor of Utah. A few years later, the same Mike Leavitt had a national scandal when it was found out that his charitable write-offs were actually his own businesses. So he took his own businesses and funneled money through a bogus charity back to his own businesses to write off money. This created such a scandal that Congress changed the laws, and this type of thing is now completely outlawed, and this loophole that Leavitt has discovered is now closed. Locally, of course, since Leavitt, was a prominent member of the state and prominent member of the dominant religion, didn't seem to see anything wrong with this while he was condemned nationally by everybody else. So one of the big problems here is this toxic waste not too far, and like I say, even the government's into it. Chemicals at Twila, Army Depot, all west of here. So just another thing and worry about. What's 40, 60 miles west of you when you're living in Utah. So that's life in Utah. This is Demon of Kolob out.